a date today. I have a first date this morning. Not a big deal. I am excited. I'm just also nervous. And to be honest, I'm just recording literally because of my nerves, because I need to speak, but it's morning time. We're getting coffee. I'm doing like a breakfast thing. And that means that no one else is really awake right now. So I can't call my friends because they're probably sleeping. So I'm gonna talk to my phone. I'm gonna talk to my friends on my phone. Some of my friends are going to a protest today, hands-off protest, which is about Donald Trump's administration. And I would be going to that if I didn't have this planned at the same time already. But today we will be going on a coffee date. And then tonight I'm going to see Princess Mononoke in IMAX. They're doing a re-release of that movie in IMAX theaters, so me and my friend are trekking a distance to go see that special show. I don't really understand what IMAX is. I looked it up because I realized I don't know what's so special about an IMAX theater. The screen is bigger, I think. It just kept saying it's higher resolution, but to be honest, I don't know like how visible that difference is for a movie. It's definitely worth it, and honestly, the tickets were not expensive, so it was the price of a normal movie. Why not? I also am dropping my sister off at work today before I go out, which I was told about last night, last possible minute, but it's chill. It's fine. Luckily, the times work out. I have work off today, but I have to work tomorrow on Sunday, which is so lame. Also, my piercing was freaking out yesterday. Not that bad, but it was getting all weird, and I cleaned it up, and I actually think it's looking good. So I think it's finally healing. It's been 7 months, and it just hasn't been healing properly. It just keeps getting crusty, which is gross. And I just haven't been able to, like, it's because I accidentally hit it a couple times. I slept on it, didn't mean to. But I was worried that that meant it wasn't ever gonna heal because it just kept having issues. But finally, it seems like if I actually like keep up with it and clean it up, it's doing good. So I think once we hit like a full year since I got it, I think it'll be all healed and I'll be able to have it for a couple years. Hopefully, all surface piercings reject. It's just a matter of time, is what my piercer told me. If you take really good care of it and you downsize your bar when you need to, you could have it for like 5 years, but it's kind of luck. So it could reject after a year, it could reject after 2 years, it could never heal and reject after a couple months. So far, so good. My favorite palette, my new favorite palette. Although it broke, all of this fell out. So RIP to that color. Not surprised because it was super powdery. It's not a packed in eyeshadow powder like all the other colors. It was like flaky glitter, which is super pretty, but it's obviously not going to hold in there very well. So I can't say I'm surprised, but it did kind of explode everywhere. Oh yeah, I should talk about my date. Duh. Um, so I've been talking to this person for a little while, like over a month, maybe close to 2 months since we started talking on Hinge. And we've been texting, we did a FaceTime call, and then we kind of tried to plan a real date meetup and it just fell through multiple times. I just have this feeling of like, maybe he's not interested, but I really like talking to this person, and I really enjoy our texts back and forth. And I really liked when we talked on the phone. I just like this person. So I realized I might have to be the assertive one and the instigator and just try one more time to plan a date and see if it works out. And it looks like it is. So hopefully everything goes well. Because I just feel like it's so different face to face than like text on a screen. And I have a good like sense of the fact that we do get along and we have good conversations, so that means it's gonna flow a little bit better. And there's not as much to be nervous about. But then also there's more pressure because I have never been on a second date. A second real date where it's defined as a date and we met dating, and that is nerve-wracking because there's actually now more pressure in a way. Less pressure and more pressure. It's a good thing though. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I like the hair. Oh my god, I'm stressing about my hair. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with my hair. It's literally fine. I don't know if I like my makeup though. Do we like the lipstick? I don't know if I like it with a shirt. What do we think? We're gonna change the lip color real quick. I just feel like it's not working with the top. Okay, I'm adaptable. We can make changes. A matte moment. What do we think? I think that's better. Yes. I think it's better. Imagine they hate the smell of this. Oops. But to be honest, I wear this perfume all the time, so someone better like the smell of it. It's been raining so much, my hair is gonna be frizzy no matter what. So I did my best. I really tried, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. This is the final outfit. I think it's nice. It's casual, but I think it's a little bit fun, a little bit something with the movement, with the off the shoulder. Got the sweater because it's unfortunately just too cold out, but you can also wear the sweater off the shoulder, so I think it's gonna be what it's gonna be. This mirror is really dirty. Oh my god. I like it. I like the outfit. I feel comfortable in it. So yeah. Okay, honestly appreciate the makeup in this lighting with all of our jars behind me in the pantry. Okay? I feel like you get the vibe. I honestly have a migraine today, which is not ideal, so please wish me luck. So we're pushing through. We're gonna pretend it's not there, okay? Because if I don't acknowledge it, it's not real. It'll be fine. I feel great. So I'm back home, took all my makeup off and my contacts out. I'm gonna lie down because I have a headache, like I complained about earlier. But it's fine because we persevered, like I said I would, and I had a really good date. We're gonna see each other again. So thank you for being there with me this morning. That helped a lot. I need your support. And it just went really well. We got coffee, we got breakfast and talked. And I like this person, so we'll see where it goes. We're gonna see each other again sometime soon. So, good things, all good things. I might see you later today. I might take you with me tonight to go see the movie. So we'll see. I might take you with me. I might not. Maybe I'll come back later and give a review, because I've seen the first 30 minutes of Princess Mononoke before, and I loved it, but I never finished the movie, so I don't know how it ends. I'll give a review on the IMAX experience. It better be epic. Bye for now.
His breath. その喉切り裂いて二度と無駄口叩けぬようにしてやる。生きろ。まだ言うか。人間の指図は受けぬ。そなたは美しい。
It's the next morning. I'm getting ready for work. That movie was amazing. I'm glad I finally saw the whole thing. Honestly incredible. It was visually beautiful. The landscapes were gorgeous. So it turns out, also we didn't go to an IMAX theater. My bad. It was remastered and it was in like a laser theater, but it was not IMAX, so I still don't know what that means. We did not answer any questions. There was no IMAX experience. But I saw the remastered version of Princess Mononoke, and it was really nice to watch it on the big screen. It was so pretty that was like a good movie for the theater. The theater was honestly like pretty much full. The tickets were sold out. Just about. People were really excited for this. Probably my favorite parts of the movie is tied between the action scenes and the themes. So it takes the theme of man versus nature to the extreme, where it's a literal war and men are trying to kill the god of the forest. And I really liked how we had our two leads who were torn between the two worlds. And I like that there was no clear villain. Like, I feel like it's kind of a cop-out at this point to make a movie where nature equals good, humans equals bad, and that's it. I feel like it's oversimplifying, and it's also not actually accurate to how we feel, because obviously it's humans making these movies. And it's more complicated than that. And so this movie really, I think, had a good ending and a good way of looking at that classic theme and those issues of environmentalism, of how can they actually coexist? How can humans and nature live next to each other, together? They kind of have to join together at the end. But it was like a bittersweet ending, which I think is perfect, and I loved it. And then the action scenes were so cool because they were actually pretty understated. They didn't make like a big show when they showed cool action. It was like very quick. So they would just like very quickly cut back and forth and pan to like the character catching an arrow out of the air, which literally people gasped at in the theater. I think I gasped at it because it was so well animated and it looked sick, but they didn't like do a whole zoom in and crazy like build up. It was just like the chaos of a fight and just like really cool moments and cool animation techniques really quickly. It made me appreciate it a lot more. So now I love Princess Mononoke too. I'm joining the fan club. I loved the main character. I think he's awesome. He's like one of the best main characters ever. He really just did not care. People would tell him not to do something, but if he thought it was the right thing to do, he would literally just run right into danger and go do it. Like, you could not stop him. He was like, I'm dying anyway. I'm gonna do what I can and help people out. And I loved that. And again, they didn't make a big deal out of it. It wasn't like he had this huge internal struggle about, oh, which side should I be on? Should I help the human? Should I help the forest? No, he just went out and helped whoever he saw that needed help and did whatever he could. And I honestly loved that. I loved that approach. He was just super cool. So I went to the movie with my friend Amy. Hi, Amy. And we had a great time. It was so much fun. I will say popcorn, and I literally got a popcorn and a drink, and it was $20. I wish I was joking. They have no size smalls of either the popcorn or the drink, so I had to get a regular for both. Only ate like half the popcorn. Had a giant icy, which that was nice. But they charged $9 for both of them. That's crazy to me. $20 for popcorn and one drink. But I already had it in my mind that I really wanted it, so I just still bought it. But now I know if I go back to AMC, I'm sneaking snacks in. All right, I gotta get ready and go to work. Thank you for joining me on this vlog. I'll see you next time.